Hey, Grumpy, what's happening, brother? Nice to see you. I tried to nap and failed. Mate, you want to be napping at this time of night? Unless you're like doing a night shift or something. Alright, I'm sure a workout at the gym can't fix, making you tired. Well, my microphone has been a bit temperamental, to be honest, but I managed to fix it while I was sitting here. So that's why I wasn't talking for the first, how long have I been on? First 20 minutes. I think my microphone's on its way out, if I'm honest. But hello, Calf. Hi. Inside, so we know what's going on there. I'm sure there's no favoritism. No, of course not. There's no such thing in this chat, said no one ever. Come on, there we go. We're getting there. Still fucking pieces all over the fucking joint, but I mean, don't get me wrong, I've already printed out. What have I printed out so far? These PCs, these ones. What else have I done? I think that's pretty much the extent of what I printed out and put to foam so far. The rest of it, I'm just kind of waiting until I do a bit of it and then start printing out other stuff out and doing it as I go. I think the main part of this is going to be the most difficult. Probably the main part of the body here, and then the scope. So I'm making all of this out of foam, so it's going to be a lot harder to do because it's going to be a bit tricky. However, it's not the first time I've made a scope out of foam, and it'll be the last time. If I can get this done like a couple months before Halloween, I'll be happy. Especially along with the armor as well. Hit it up a little bit. So we've got all those pieces there. So we should have. Yep, that's fine. This part though. Hi mate, dropping a alert for now, making tea. No worries. No worries, I'm not going anywhere, mate. I'm just fucking pissing about. Because everybody's busy with playing other games today, which is fine. Everybody's allowed to like play other games apart from Helldivers. So instead of playing Helldivers on my own or having like one person that I know, then we have two other people who are just shit, I decided just to start doing this. I need to finish this anyway. Like the patterns at least. I'm not playing Helldivers 2 again with someone that I've got that I know really well, I know can play Helldivers well, and then have two completely incompetent players that are just doing their own thing and just getting people killed all the time because they're not communicating. I can't be bored with it. I do not have the patience for it. Not today. Let's see. There we go. Right. This one's going to be a bit tricky to make, I think, because of the way it's shaped. I could probably use like a bit of PVC piping on both sides and then make it that way, but no idea. It took me all of yesterday to get like the angles on this piece here, this part, like correct. I was trying to figure it out for like 3 hours. And it was annoying the hell out of me. I did do it. I managed it. I had to like cut foam at a 45-degree angle to then put it onto the flat piece here to get that angle. So I figured it out. It just took me a while. But you're not talking about adding AI bots on your team or something. Don't know how that would work, to be honest. I mean, they said they were going to put a stratagem into like bring down like 4 AI controlled Helldivers to help you out if you're getting overwhelmed. I know that much. But I don't know if they're putting actual NPCs into your actual party. Unless that's a miscommunication, I have no idea. What was that for? Was that down there? Did I need that piece? Oh no, because I've got that, so I didn't even need this piece. That piece can fuck off. What are these pieces? Well, yeah, I didn't need those pieces either. They're just taking up space. Right. The fun part of Pepakura, guys, girls, non-binary pals, finding little wee pieces and wonder where the fuck they go, and then realizing you don't actually need them. Now, this part here, I'm trying to figure out because of the way it's shaped. So I need to have this hollowed out on the inside to fit these pieces together to slide in. I'll figure it out, but at this moment in time, I'm trying to figure out how to do the pattern so I don't have to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't have to, like, kind of guesstimate it when I'm, like, cutting out a foam. It's just this part's relatively easy to do. That'll take all of, like, 2 seconds to, like, craft out. That's the back piece, so that needs to kind of go together anyway. That's the inside. I'm going to need it for that piece, though. Oh, yeah. Right, okay. Yeah, because that's... Yeah, okay, I see the thing there. That's going to be boxed anyway, so I could easily haul that out. Ugh. Because I've already, like, technically unwrapped all these pieces, so I'll just put them in that corner because I'm trying to do all the smaller parts first. Like that's going to be easy to do. The mag, the drum mag. The only thing is, I counted how many shotgun shells I'm going to have to put inside it. 18. So I'll have to make 18 of those. That's going to take a while. I mean, technically, I could just cover the drum mag up, but I'm not going to do that because I want to make it look as accurate as possible to the game. Right. So got that. How the hell am I going to do this? I could technically split it in the middle, maybe. Can I split it in the middle? Yeah, right. So I could do that. Do that. Oh, is that going to fit? Oh, come on. Oh, that's... Okay, that's annoying. If I had an A3 print, I wouldn't be having this problem. I've only got an A4 printer. Right. Okay. And the thing is, I can't split this like I did in the middle here because of the way it's modeled. I don't know why. It's weird sometimes when you go to do this with Pepakura and some of the models won't split. In certain places, it's only either very longly split or that's it. So how the hell am I going to do this? Right, okay. So let's do... I'll do that. Or maybe, hold on. I'll do it that way, maybe? Oh, that just fits. There we go. We can fit that other piece in as well. Nope, that is not going to work. So we can do that. Grab that piece as well. Out of the way. What's all this shit over here? Don't really need those. If I'm being completely honest. Put them up there. So we've got that, that, and that. What else are we missing? Oh, that's going to be an interesting piece to make. This. So that's the inside of that. That should really kind of level itself out anyway. If I have to, I can, when I actually make it properly and I try to like put things together and it doesn't work, then I can go back into this and redo the pattern. Because a few people in the Helldivers 2 archive Discord have been asking about some of the weapons have been unfolding and stuff, and I'm like, as much as I would like to release them the way they are, I don't want to release them and then people start making them and then parts don't work out for them. So I'm trying to just do it as I go, and at least then if I can adjust it along the way, then I can release it properly once the adjustments are done. Because I don't want like fucking people messaging me angrily going, "Oh, this doesn't fucking fit properly, or this doesn't make any sense." Ugh. You know what some people are like? They can't just think outside the box for themselves half the time. What's this? That's the inside of that. Right. So that'll technically go over there. What's this? We're not really going to need the inside of that. Because that's going to be boxed anyway. So let's see. I need that either, because that's on the inside. What's this? It's the top of that rail is. Right. That would technically go under there. Let's me put it in. That. Yeah, there we go. Also, these little. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Piccatelli? Penanelli? I can't. Whatever the rails are called on a gun. Starts with a P. Try to cut these out is going to be a fun time. Because I'm going to have to cut all these out individually and put them all in. It's going to be so fun. And I have to make sure they all line up properly as well. Unless I can stick them all in one thinner piece and then glue them all down at once and then they're all straight. But I don't know. What's all this? Smaller pieces. I'll move them out of the way. So what's this one then? So that's that one. Is that the one that's on the bottom of the gun? Right, so that would technically go down. Does that work? Hmm. Okay, so those go together. Right. What am I going to do this? Right. Like that, like that. Surely there must be a piece to go inside there as well. Inside of that weapon we don't need. Right, we do need that because that's going to help us get the inside box of that, so we can get the right actual detailing right. What else? That's for the bolt, right? I mean, that'll be relatively quite easy to make. Don't think I really need the back part of it though. I think I can do it like this. There we go. Gives us, yeah, that gives us the exact size there, and then that'll give us the thickness as well. So we don't have to worry about that too much. Move that out of the way. That part, right? That's part of that. So I can easily go. Okay, it doesn't want to go in there. That's weird. Why don't you want to go in there? Oh, right. Okay, it's down there. Interesting. What's that then? Is that part of the bolt? That's the inside of the barrel, which we're not really going to be using anyway because it's going to be on the inside. There's parts like the weapons and Helldivers that don't really need details where they should have where the details are. Like for that, for example, like you're not going to see that. So it's just like adding extra detail into something you can't see. That. Right. So there's the bolt. Okay, the bolt handle. Some bolt handle. What was that? What's over there? Okay, we'll do this. At least then we can get that out of the way. outside of that. Look at this again. It's supposed to be that size, okay. Where's okay? So that's correct then. Okay. To try to figure that out is going to be not easy. Where's the rest of this bolt then? Okay, that's down there. Wait, hold on. See, that would have been helpful earlier to get the trigger right because I had to eyeball the trigger when I actually made it out of foam. And the way the trigger is, what I'll do is I'll move these over to where the trigger actually is, which is up here, right? The trigger itself is a massive, like, it's kind of like half a rectangle and then carved out at the front. So when I went to put the trigger inside the trigger guard, it wouldn't fit properly. And I was like, why the fuck is that not working? And then realized it's been on the inside, it cuts like that. I don't know why they modeled it in such a way where it was square, but I had to eyeball it and managed to get it to fit. And now I found these parts which would have been fucking so much more helpful when I was doing it. So I'm going to put those like here or something so people know what they are. This is what I mean about like if I just finished doing this and then just released it and didn't actually do any like kind of quality control, people would then message me about stuff like that and be like, how come that's square and it doesn't fit? Well, there's your reason. Because these pieces are supposed to signify it's supposed to be cut a certain way. There you go. Then again, I'm going to do these pieces off. It's always weird to me how it never seems to have like a face on the inside where it's like curved the right way. Like to have it like this. So at least then I could like just make it out of like a couple of pieces of foam and then just sand it down so it can be flush. And then add the details in after. But knowing me, I would probably end up doing that anyway. Right, so what's all this? Right. Hmm. Move this away for a minute. This one's going to be difficult to fit. Unless no, that's not going to work either. Maybe I cut it. Now, I can't even see this. Okay, that's just annoying. I can't do a straight line. What? It's really, really confusing. I guess it's going to have to sit like that then, because... And then if people want to, like, cut it up into smaller sections when they print it out, that's fine. I get it so it all fits perfectly onto a couple of pages. Right, so that's the barrel, and that's part of the barrel as well. So I figured how long this is. It's about 15 inches when I printed it out, and they're about, I think that one was 30 millimeters, and that's about 32, 33. So now it's really easy for me to go out in the real world to find like a PVC pipe. It's about 15 inches long, and it's about roughly those diameters, so I can use that for the barrel. Now I did notice something as well that someone else pointed out to me on the archive Discord is the barrel for this is missing. Like there's a part here where the rest of the barrel is, but the front part of the barrel's missing for some reason. And I was like, why is that missing? But from what I understand is the developers are going to make it so you can like customize your weapons in future. So they made certain parts of the weapons not like just be separate parts. Like for example, when it comes to the breakers, spray and pray, like the flashlight, the scope, and the mag are completely separate files to the actual gun. So try to put this together was a feat and a half trying to go through the game's files to find it in the first place. But I found them eventually. Took me a while, but I got there eventually on when I needed to. Right, let's see if I can sort this out. Oh shit. Do, 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 do. Don't know how that's gonna work. Unless I can get it to go in a circle a different way. That'll work if I do it. Because it's just gonna be a straight in it. Yeah, it's gonna be straight. Well, thinking about it, I think I did this with some like one of the other parts in the pattern as well. I need to go back and correct that. So if I put the pieces all together, then what I can do is when I print it out, I can just like curve it to get the right shape anyway. I think that'll be a lot easier actually. There we go. So that's the what's that? The inside, yeah. Yep, that's the inside. That's the top of it. Was there? Was at the back of the weapon? Hmm. Still, still bothering me that I can't like separate this like with a straight cut, but it goes at a weird angle. Don't know why it's doing that. It doesn't matter which orientation I put it in. It doesn't matter if I put it horizontally or vertically. It's still going to come out the same way. Save that so I didn't lose any progress. I almost did that the other day when I almost closed the program without saving it. What the fuck's the rest of that then? Oh, okay. I was on the inside of that. Okay. Interesting. Can I put that orientation like that? There we go, that's better. What I'll do is I'll keep that separate anyway. Because I know that goes under that. Turn that as well. Oh. At least those parts are done. Don't think we're gonna need that, so we can move that out of the way. I wonder if I could fit all of that into a couple of pages, actually. Yeah, no, that'll work better, actually. Just means less pages and whatnot. Move that up a bit. Hey Dave, I would do that, but I don't have a webcam on, mate, so you just wasted some points. How you doing, man? Nice to see you. And good job on your weight loss, mate. Well done. Fucking kudos to you for sticking at it. And no giving up on your fucking weight loss. Absolutely fucking top man. Yeah, you owe me. I'll tell Sai to refund your points at some point. Cheers, dude. You're welcome. How you doing anyway? You alright? Does that mean I can together and go whoop? There we go. That means I can put shit away now. Bottom piece to that, so that needs to go there. I know, but I just took my gran out for her tea. She was fair chuffed. I bet. She's just like, yeah, so I need to cook tonight. My fucking grandson's getting me my scran. Awesome. I don't think it matters what age you are. If somebody goes, oh, let's go out for food, and you go, I've not really got money. And then they turn around and go, did I say European? You're just like, yes. Fucking absolutely. That's part of the hand guard. Not the hand guard, the grip. I have to do all these little bits as well. That's going to be a fun time. She had a Broadway steak pie. Hey, I've not had a fucking steak pie in ages, you know that? I had a McDonald's last night because I was like, I had forgot to go and get shopping and I didn't have anything in but like pasta and nothing to like kind of mix with it, like sauce or anything. So I was like, fuck it, McDonald's. I asked for the bill and put my card at the machine and she said, I like shite you're paying, son. I mean, fair play to her, but same time, it's kind of like, no, Gran, I'll get it. Then again, my nana was the same. Ken, God rest her soul and all that. Like, you would go out and you go to pay for something. She's like, no, son, I'm paying for this. And you're like, no, I'm paying for it. She's like, fuck off. So, I'm your nana. I'm older than you, so day as your tell. I'm like, okay. Fucking hell, what a woman, eh? I did pay for it and got a lesson in being an arsehole. Yeah, I know. Yes, imagine you having the audacity for, you know, for trying to be nice and pay for a meal and all that, and then apparently you're an arsehole for it. Shocking. Imagine, eh, right? Sorry, like I said, mate, my nana used to be the same, eh? Then again, my nana was the type of person that would, like, turn up to my house unannounced with bags of, like, food for Marks and Spencer and go, there you go, son. Up, like, enjoying all that, and then she'd just fucking leave. I'm like, what? Talking years and years ago, like, when things were a bit cheaper at the time, but fucking, like, half-cooked, like, chicken breast and all that you can just microwave and everything. Fucking cheers, nana. What was then? Right, that's part of the battle, inside of the barrel again. Fucking, honestly. No, it's really funny, Dave. Like, see when I seen your weight, going on about how you've been putting up on Twitter about your weight loss and that, right? I've seen a lot of other people doing the same thing, right? And the funny thing is, these people used to like say to me like, "Oh, there's I don't see the point in working it. It's just a waste of time." And now because they're doing it now and they're seeing the positive results of it, they're like, "Oh, it's fucking amazing." I was like, "I told you this years ago." Like, if you start working out, you'll feel 100% better mentally and physically. And they're always like, nah, no doing it, too much work. It's like, right. So it's not too much work for you. Get off your arse to go out and get a pint and go to like gigs and all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to working out, apparently that's where you draw the line. Okay. Because everyone, see, when I was doing it like back in like 2011, 2012, and I was going to the gym and anyone else was doing it, folk were looking at me like I was mental because I was going to the gym at like fucking 11 o'clock midnight to do my workout, and they're like, "Oh, fine, then you go and do your workout. We'll be here drinking and having fun." And that I says, "I used to do that. That's cool." They would wake up with a fucking killer hangover, and I'd wake up feeling refreshed. It was great. And I'm not begrudging anybody for going out and having a good time, like, but then he like judge me for fucking trying to better myself. Like, come on, that's no fair. You can't judge us for enjoying a drink. Okay, you can't judge me for trying to better myself. No, I like, can I have it both ways? Right, how the fuck am I going to do that? Well, that's gonna be hollow anyway, so that'll kind of work actually. Probably fit that in there actually. I'll fit that in there if it wants to fit. And before anybody says it, yes, no, I know, title of my sex tape, haha, very funny, arseholes. Fucking, because I'm waiting for it to know what people are like in this chat. And then we'll angle that like that. Because these pieces will be getting cut off anyway. And then inserted later. That just sounds devious and all, fuck's sake, Turk. I really need to start picking my words a bit better, right? Right. That weird angle, it fucking is. There you go. Right, the only part of this I really need. What inserted where? Exactly, Kath. I just need that bit, and then I just need. Oh, is it going to be weird when I do it like that? I don't know why they wouldn't texture this on the inside to be a different color other than black, but you know. And again, you can easily go into the texture and fix that later. What's part am I next? It's just a weird angle, but alright. So I can figure out where this piece like needs to be capped off on the inside of this major part. So I'll put that. I don't know why it's angled weirdly like that, but alright. What I'll do is I'll actually uncouple that. Straighten it up. And at least then, because that'll be a paper pattern kind of thing. That'll need to be a, well, apart from that one section there, that'll be foam. The rest will be a paper pattern, so I can, when I do start like doing the fold parts for this, I can just like insert it in and then glue it in, and then all kind of go together. It also means it's got structural integrity, so it's not going to like bend or anything if somebody bumps in it or something heavy falls on it. Oh, right. That's a lot better than it was, though. What is it? I want to save it. There we go. And if I move all this shit over here, and fuck off. There we go. Inside, I need that. The reason I say I don't need these inside parts is because the thickness of foam I'm using is between 6mm and 10. So when you're folding these parts anyway, the inside's going to compensate for these inside pieces that I'm removing anyway. So it doesn't really need to be there. Some people like to have them though, just as a point of reference, but me, I don't know. 9 times out of 10, like if I need to like eyeball something, I'll just eyeball it. Keep that there, so we know where that is. Because I can go there. That's part of the back of that. Actually, where is that? Oh, it's up there. Actually, no, actually. Actually. Fucking hell. I've had a rough week, chat. Leave me. Leave me alone. Don't say anything. uh, right, there we go. No. I'll be on our 40-degree angle, I'm sure. It's not wonky. Why is that wonky? Stop it. There we go. You try to make these pieces out of foam is going to be a bit difficult. Unless I use plastic. But I'm trying to make this as much foam as possible rather than it just being a mixture of things. But if that's too difficult to make out of foam, then I will have to actually change it over to plastic. These. Oh, those are the inside parts of that. Not required. This is cleaning up nicely, chat. There we go. Goes there. Move that there too. And get this moved up a bit. Oh, that's why that's still over there. Okay. Makes sense. There's something missing. Oh yeah, what the hell? Okay, these must be the tiniest pieces out of this entire fucking thing. There we go. I was wondering why it wasn't collapsing down. Oh. Let's see. I did have the piece for that a wee while ago. Where is it? Right. They go together. There's that piece there, which is in shambles. Can I split that? Yeah, I can. But I want to do that. We'll do that. It looks a bit more tidier. Oh, cool. What the fuck is going on here? Let's try and fix that, shall we, if it lets me. No, it does not. Okay, that's strange. What the hell? What the fuck? Where did that fucking come from, anyway? Odd. I have to investigate that a wee bit more. Jeez, how many fucking curves does this have, man? I might need to open the model up in Blender, actually. Let's me. Sorry, I made a messy one. That's all good. It's all good, mate. I'm just sitting here chilling anyway. That was the original one, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure I've got a newer one. Break a spray and pray. Where's the new one? There it is. Right, I see. Okay. This gives me a better idea what the model should look like when it's actually completed. Cool. There's this new calorie deficit takeaway open called the Nourish Takeout. It does calorie controlled boxes for protein and stuff. That's opened in Dundee. Oh my, going to try it tomorrow. Can't wait. They even do like controlled package meals up to 10 meals that you can store too. Well, that's pretty cool, actually. If it's measured out properly and all that, that's fucking fantastic, man. See, if I'd known I was going to fucking have an issue with the barrel. Hold on, let me hide. Um, like I could have just fucking grabbed the front of that. Like I could have just went with this. Move. What's the move thing? And I could have just went like that. Oh, I didn't get all the fucking things. Damn it. Oopsie. Uh, Picking up all of it, is it? That's so fucking annoying. No, it's not what I wanted to do. Right, let's see if I can move that forward again anyway. Move. Alright, so it would have been better if I could have done that. I'm gonna hide that a minute. I didn't select one of the vertexes, which is there, I believe. If I hide that again. Because it wouldn't have mattered. Like you weren't gonna see that. Well, never mind. But it gives me the idea what the barrel should look like at the front. Honestly, mate, they measure everything on scales and make it for you. That's pretty cool. If they do it right in front of you as well, like there's no way anybody could turn around and go, "Oh, you're not giving me the right amount of protein or carbs or whatever." Like, you know what I mean? Quite cool though. I like that idea. The thing is, though, it depends on how much it costs, though, Dave. I mean, as much as I like the idea, like when they start making stuff like that, they usually make it fucking extortionate, so most people can't really afford it. As much as it's a cool concept and all. On the inside of that gun. That is. So we don't need these pieces either. It's fucking cluttered. Mm-hmm. That part of. Yeah. I don't think I'm really going to need it, but I'll move it up here for the time being. I mean, that's pretty much the gun, pretty much unfolded, really. It's this part here that's going to really fucking be difficult for me to do. I might have to do that in separate pieces and then skin over the top of it to get that look of it's one big whole piece. There's a lot of angles I need to cut in this, and it's not going to be an easy fucking thing to do. I mean, technically, I could use the scroll saw to cut the angles and then piece it together that way. But then again, I've done this in the past where I've managed to actually do it without actually having to do it in separate pieces rather than more than doing it in one piece. My brain is a bit fried, chat, so this week can get in the fucking bin. And that needs to be part of the this. These little rivets now. It's going to be taking up most of my time at the minute. Okay. Right. Now, the only thing I need to do is order more foam to actually start building the rest of this. I do have a lot of scrap foam, but most of the pieces I do have, I would manage to make some parts of this. I've already done that so far. Most of the parts I've already created were by scrap pieces of foam I had in my scrap boxes. But some of the bigger pieces, I'm going to need like bigger pieces of foam, which are not like just random bits put together. Needs to be like big, huge parts. So I need to figure out where all these go now. I wonder if I can find. Maybe I could use real rivets actually instead of like making them out of foam, and then just stick them on with super glue or hot glue or something to give it that authentic look and all. Oh, they're completely polar opposites. Okay, so these two, maybe no, completely separate to that. Those three are on the same side. Okay, those two are together. That's fine. The other ones I need to do. They need that. So that can go. sorted out. So what's that then? Ooh, that's for the. I think I can't remember who it was. It was in my chat last when I was doing this, but it seems most of the weapons in Helldivers 2 have like switches for the rate of fire on both sides of the weapon. As far as I'm aware, most IRL weapons only have it on the one side. That's usually where your thumb's located. I would make that then. Maybe plastic as well. There's more rivets to sort out. For the handle. Also for the charging handle. Oh, okay, that's weird. I didn't realize that was part of that. What the hell is it? I've lost it. There it is. So I'll just leave that together so I know where it is. Save that. Ugh. Pull this in. It's worth actually keeping in this. No, really. That's stuff that can just get chucked to the side. Put that in there so I know where it is. What the fuck is that going? It wants to go all the way up there. Why? And that's just confusing. Right, that's all I was wanting to try to get to put in there, but it's no fucking plain ball. Right, okay. Right, okay. It's just weird. It's just fucking over the joint, that one. Put it up here is where it fucking belongs so I can find it. I believe that goes on the end there. I think it does anyway. Yeah, it does. Well, why is that not coming apart? Oh, right. Right, cool. It's kind of close, but at least it fits. I'll go. That. It's still weird to me that it's like fucking different layers. Probably when I do the actual model itself, I'll simplify it down so it's no just fucking layers upon layers because it's not going to make any sense. It's going to be a lot of work for just one part of the gun. But I'll tackle that when I get to it. I wonder if it'd be better if I separated that out. way. Move that forward. That somewhere here, maybe. Nope. Can, however, do that. Do that. I better put those together so I know where they are. We are almost done, chat. At least then it's done, and then I can just start putting pieces out that I want to work on, get them done, and then work on the next thing. Ugh. Ugh, right. I'm actually going to take a quick 5-minute break, chat. So do what you need to do. As always, smoke them if you got them, stretch your legs, get something to eat, get a drink, go to the bathroom, get some fresh air, do what you need to do, and I'll see you back here in about, well, make it about 10 minutes. I'll be back. And I'm back, chat. Right, let's get this fucking finished, shall we? Ugh. Right, let's get all these little fucking rivets and shit sorted out. Let's just gonna have to keep those up together so I can figure out what the actual thickness is when I print it out. It just means when I do print all this out, I can do the right measurements and then go back into this and then put next to each thing what the thickness should be and all that kind of stuff. Because then once I do release it and it's all sorted out, it just means it makes it easier for other people to make the gun rather than them having to figure out and do all the guesswork when I've already done it for them. With that, when I need to put these together like so. Yes, Luna Coffee. And also to answer your question on the thumbnail, since I just saw it, it's not my fault that Dusty had that as our one of our fucking pictures she uploaded to her own Twitter. And this is like an Irish streamer that I know, by the way. It's not just some random lassie. And hey, she wants to post that kind of photo to her Twitter, that's entirely up to her. They're all even the same size. About that. They're roughly about the same size as well. Probably better doing that. What is that? Oh, that's the top of that. Okay. That goes. So where was the other one of this? I know it's around here somewhere. How did I put it? So I moved it. Oh yeah, I did. I don't think I would really technically need it. Yeah, that's right, because it's going to be hollow anyway, so I can still make that look good regardless. I don't think I need both of these. I only need one because they're both the same on this on the gun, so it makes any difference. Get that away. Keep those two. Bit of that. Don't know how I'm really going to go about fucking making this charging handle. Then again, I could probably improvise that. Missing some other pieces here. Oh no, they're all good. That's fine. All the rivets are there. That's fucking fantastic. What about those ones? Yep. So that's all done and dusted. What about... Oh yeah, those were tiny, weren't they? That I can improvise. Anything that's really tiny, I can just fucking improvise. It doesn't need to be on this fucking pattern at all. Mm, let's fucking sort this out. It'd be better if we moved this over like that. This all forward. Get everything in like that. That one's just going to be a bollock and a half. So I've technically done the top one. Move that over there. Yeah, that is at a weird angle. It's the top part of the... Yeah, I could just fucking throw that in there. It's technically the top of that anyway. The back piece of that. Cool. That's that pretty much done, chat, if I'm being completely honest. Apart from maybe that part, which is the back piece here. I don't know how I'm fucking going to do that one. Oh, maybe. Oh, wait, is that capped off at the end? Hold on. Oh, fucking fantastic. It's giving me the exact right shape I need to actually get that done properly. That's awesome. Okay. Let's correct that. Separate that off. Nice. Actually, I believe it that. And that, chat, is the breaker done. Until I work out any kinks. Until I work out any kinks. But yeah, like, if I do that, like, there might be some parts of this you might look at and go, some of these are missing. Like, yeah. Because, for example, like, these parts here don't really need to be needed because I've already got the front of this. If I can click on it properly. Like, there it is. So if I zoom in, this piece here signifies how thick it needs to be and how long it needs to be. And then this is the front of it here. So if I was to stack that up and then cut on the scroll saw that I have, it'll come out as the way I want it to, without having to like do it piece by piece kind of thing. So that's why it looks a bit weird when I highlight it all. Like obviously the rest of the shotgun shells are all gone apart from the one, which is there. And it's usually only one side of the gun I've done. Because you only need one side half the time to like then flip it over and do the other side, but because the gun is different on one side than the other, then that's why most of it's kept. I mean, technically, I didn't really need this part here, or this part, but I kept them anyway. But it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. But yeah, I'm going to save that. And that's That's all I really wanted to do tonight, chat. Really, just to get this done. Because I have been doing it off stream, but I don't know, because of the week I've had, it's been really hard to concentrate on it. So I thought if I stream it, then I physically have to go through with it and get it done. So I've done it, and I'm happy. Now it just means I can actually work on the actual physical, real life counterpart of it now. So I'm going to be... I'll put in like details and stuff like that, what's what and everything, and what page is what, just so people know what to expect and whatever else. But anyway, I'm actually going to just like stop here. That's me done. I'm going to swap at the disc screen as much as there's nothing here. You can't see me. However, thanks very much for joining me for the little almost 2 hours of me doing a little template unfold. It's very much appreciated, but I'll probably see you guys on Monday. Probably more template unwrapping. We'll see how I feel. I might play Helldivers if I've got people to play with this time. But as always, I've been Commander Turk. You guys have been awesome, and I shall see you Monday.